Hey everyone, this is my reaction to the 26th and final episode of Kimetsu no Yaiba. Now, last episode, what we had was a little bit of a Kanao backstory, which is about as sad as you would expect for a character in this show. But we also asked Shinobu about the whole fire breathing thing wow, I am blanking on literally every name today. This is getting kind of sad. Tanjiro got it from his father and thought that was cool. He wants to know more about it. She's like, I don't know about it. I mean, there's flame breathing, but that's something different. It's a very important difference. I'm not sure why, but the flame Hashira, maybe you could ask him about it. You know, but he's off doing something, so maybe not right now. That was kind of what we got, and I think at the very end we saw like a bad demon on a train eating people. So you know, maybe we'll go deal with that this episode. I don't know, but I would imagine that's what we do. Or maybe we'll just follow the flame Hashira and something that he goes and does. That would be something, wouldn't it? But I don't know. All I know is I'm here to watch an anime episode, and that's what I'm gonna do. So here we go. 3, 2, 1, play. Oh wow. Okay, we have escalated that. Oh, some paneling there for a second. Well, she's a butterfly. Not bad. Yeah. Okay. Jeez, dude. Let's go. New mission. A few months earlier. Wow, where are we here? You're upside down. This place gives me a headache just trying to look at it. How could you tell anything here? Wow, we are just going all out with the 3D here, aren't we? This place is insane. Yeah, it makes you wonder what's up, huh? Oh, well, you look nice. I like her character design. And she has a very imposing presence. Not quite the voice I expected. Okay, but we're doing that. Yeah, I couldn't blame you for that. I know, mixed feelings. Well, damn. The voice just ruins it. That's horrible. Rui was a spider, right? That's why they're called lower, I guess? In other words, you guys are slacking. Yeah, you guys suck. Oh. uh, but we were not given permission to speak, so I didn't, and I still don't want to. It's... I don't know what's terrifying, him or this location. Oh god, probably him. Mistakes have been made. Oh, it's like 2 mouths. Just try not to think about anything. It's terrifying when you're not even safe in your own thoughts. I mean, you're pretty scary, so... It's pretty scary. No, I wouldn't do that, Overlord of ours. I would never. I'm gonna die next, aren't I? Ugh. So who is that woman with the instruments? Are we all gonna die here? That is disgusting. Maybe we're gonna escape. I don't think you're gonna escape successfully, but I guess you gotta try, right? Oh, wow. How could you not get lost so quickly? Just survive somehow. Oh. Oh god, that did not work out for you. Okay. Well, you had to try, right? Just leaking blood everywhere. Oh man, this... The 3D objects look so good, don't they? Like, I kind of want to clean that. Could you really not have changed the voice too? That would have been so much better. Asking the important questions. Guess you gotta try something. I mean, yeah, it wasn't really an order. Well, someone's a little bit, arrogant. Wow. I mean, this person probably hasn't really run into anyone that's more powerful than them, so... I guess the attitude's somewhat understandable. We're down to 1. You only have 1 chance to not die here, so... Do your best. This is a different approach. I guess if the other approaches didn't work, to try something different, yeah. You're a little bit creepy, you know that? Okay. Are you lost for words? Ooh. Well, doesn't seem to be going... Well, actually, you may have done something different there. How kind of you. Well, at least this person has a chance. I mean, more than the others had. Of course, singling out him. So, who is this one going to end up being? The one on the train or someone else? I don't think that's the one on the train. Oof. Well. Blood? Power? Yeah, but can you do it? That's the question. It's time to work, I guess. Infinite train. Okay, so we actually are gonna join him. That works out nicely, I guess. Yeah, I noticed. I can just listen to her talk all day. Yeah, we need to defeat Kimetsuji. Okay, we are bringing this up. Good. Perhaps. Perhaps he could. Either way, I'm sure we'll get some interesting discussions between the two of them. We gotta run into someone over here. Oh, that was a little bit rude. Yeah, that was kind of messed up. Yeah. Oh, was he? That was a while ago. I can't remember that. Are you going to ignore me? Yeah, that's what I thought. Just want to let you know you stink. I mean, considering what you said, you didn't really sound much like you meant it. I guess it was just, being polite. Well, as long as you survive, you can always get better. I don't blame you for that. Demons can be pretty scary. That's what matters. Oh, Tanjiro, you lady killer, you. No, what are you doing? Are you gonna talk to me this time? Or just smile cutely because I can accept that? Ah, the coin. The infamous coin. Heads or tails? And... tails. Well... she actually spoke. It was great. I feel so good. That smile. Oh, I feel so cleansed. You already got your words. Don't push it, Tanjiro. Yeah. That's that. That's difficult. That's... nothing wrong with that. It's so different hearing her voice like this, but I love it. It's pretty smart using her own method. Ah, beautiful sky. Well, just catch it. Okay. Wow. Maybe we should have been more careful with our special coin. Oh, there it is. I got it, Kana. Aren't you proud of me? I did it. Okay. Wow, she's definitely nervous about it. And heads. There we go. It all worked out. Oh. uh, okay, just he has to do this with every girl before he runs off, I guess. Yeah. I think that kind of defeats the purpose of the exercise, but I guess you could do that. Been a lot of great camera work this episode. Like even that zoom in on Kana was pretty cool. Oh, we got the big gourds. Okay, let's see what we can blow. Come on, you can't disappoint them. Show these girls how well you can blow. And we did it. And we did it. We get a reward and everything. All together now. Oh, he actually takes the mask off to eat. I mean, I guess he would have to. But it's so weird seeing his face. Oh, Tomioka, you gonna see us off? Well, mastered is a strong word, but yeah, pretty good. Pretty good. Don't stop breathing, Tanjiro. That's my advice as your wise senpai. I mean, Nezuko would have been dead a long time ago if Tomioka wasn't willing to cooperate. As long as you kill demons, then we're good. Yes, Ninja. Aw. Yeah, we're gonna miss you too. We'll miss all of you. This place was like a paradise, so it really hurts to leave. Please don't stalk or, you know, creep out girls that you meet on the road. Yeah, maybe. Oh, wow. That's so savage. We're heading out. Got demons to kill? Well, that's the Infinity Train. It does look pretty nice. Have you never been on a train in your life? It's a train. It's not alive, it's just a train. Yeah, did you grow up in the mountains raided by wolves or something? Don't break the train. Okay, we gotta talk to him on his level. I gotcha. But I guess if we really didn't know what it was, it just make it a bit funnier. So we really had two people that didn't know about trains. That's kind of sad. But I guess Tanjiro also lived in the middle of nowhere, so Oh, yeah, I think you did massive damage. Please stop headbutting the train, sir. We're here. We're here for security. Don't get the wrong idea. This is why we don't headbutt random stuff. It makes us look bad. Cause you were damaging property. Oh, I guess that makes it tricky. And yet we do. So yeah, I guess we did have to run away, didn't we? Why did you do that to begin with? If we knew you were coming somewhere public like this. Basically what I was gonna say, so. We gotta jump on the train one way or the other, because it's going. We really can't take you anywhere, can we? And I want to hurry that up. Bye, Zenitsu. Oh, you are coming, okay. Yeah, come on up, you can join us. Just keep the winding to a minimum, that's all I really ask. And don't draw unnecessary attention to us by flirting with random girls, that would also help. We always bring Nezuko along. We always bring Nezuko along, Zenitsu. Yes, tell him, Tanjiro. Tell him how this works. She sleeps a lot, but she still comes with us. Yeah, I mean, we pretty much have to have a second season with the way they ended this off, right? We're gonna slaughter you, Kimetsuji, one of these days. Yeah, that was great. That was such a great moment. And whoosh! Slice through, sort of. I mean, yeah, you remember what happened. And of course, there's a train because you can make that all 3D and cool looking. And there's a certain demon. There's a certain demon that we saw at the beginning of the episode. But I'm pretty sure the demon we saw on the train before was uglier than that, so I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I'm just mixing up things in my head. But yeah, heading towards that moon. And just so many shows ending today. First Symphogear and now this. Very sad, but you get used to it. Would have been nice to get a little bit of Nezuko in this episode since it was the last one, but at least we got to see her in the box. I'll take that. I'm hoping this ends at the very end of this credits. Well, maybe there'll be an end of credits scene, but what I'm hoping for at the very end is Season 2 coming soon, popping up on screen. That's what I'm hoping for. And how many times does Ufotable's name pop up in these credits? There's at least 3 that I noticed. Lisa. All caps. Ufotable 4th time. I get it, Ufotable, you're amazing. You don't need to, plaster yourself all over the credits. Coming of Age arc concluded. Newsflash, so there's something here. Oh, what are we panning towards? Because this looks cool. Of course, it would be our Flame Hashira. who looks ready for anything. Demon Slayer Infinity Train Arc. Film adaptation greenlit. Film adaptation. Okay, so not a season 2 announcement, but a film announcement. Okay. I mean, I would have preferred a season 2 by like a lot, but better than nothing, I guess. But anyway, that was the 26th and final episode of Kimetsu no Yaiba. So, yeah, we had a very interesting bit at the very beginning. Like, I guess this is Kimetsu's domain or whatever. Just very topsy-turvy, flippy. Reminds me of a certain demon for sure. What he could do. But I guess that woman over there with the what do you call it? Kibafu? What did he call it? I don't remember. But yeah, basically just an excuse to have the camera pan around all this 3D environment. That's what it really is, let's be honest. Ufotable likes to, show off what they can do with 3D. And there's nothing wrong with that. But basically all the lower ranks of the 12 Kizuki have been summoned. So, when they say lower ranks of the 12 Kizuki, so does that mean the bottom 6? Is that what that means? I guess it would have to be what it means, right? It wouldn't be like 12 upper Kizuki, 12 lower Kizuki. That'd be kind of weird. So I'm assuming that's what it means. If I'm wrong, of course, correct me. But, I mean, let's see how many actually showed up. It should be 6, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, I see 5 there. So, I don't know. I only see 5 there. But I guess it could be because, I mean, yeah, that's because Rui or whatever died. I guess that would be the reason why. This part's kind of funny when he's like, "What's the deal with this woman?" And I was sitting there like, "Wow, she's quite pretty but intimidating. I think I kind of like her." And then she spoke, and then she completely ruined it, or he completely ruined it. It ruined it. But it was nice before that. It was nice before that. So basically what this came down to was he was very disappointed in the lower ranks, that they don't accomplish anything, that the upper ones, never change, but the bottom do, like they get killed off or whatever. So he's very disappointed in them. Just kind of kills them one by one with various excuses, like the one guy who was saying very, what's the word I'm looking for? Disrespectful things. I don't want to, that's not the word I was looking for, though. Basically, he was not, in line with what he should be, so just kind of killed him off. Okay, this is what he said. That's easy for you to say, but we, ... He's completely able to read the mind, which makes sense. But yeah, if your master can read your mind, you're in trouble. I mean, just takes that hideous arm and just splatters him to death in front of all the others. And I actually like some of these character designs, like the one with the horns. But just, I mean, got these like stripes there and silver hair, the horns, the red eyes. But, most of them died anyway. Just so savage. The one guy was like, "Okay, I see where this is going. I'm going to die. I'm going to leave now, okay? You should have mentioned this in your summoning, otherwise I wouldn't have showed up. So I'm going to leave now." Whoosh! Which of course led to a good chance to show off that camera stuff, which was of course beautifully animated, as you would expect for that kind of scene. But he didn't get away. He was beheaded, as you would expect. But he says right here, "I believe that the 12 Kizuki are better off consisting of just the upper ranks, but when they just make it the 6 Kizuki, like you have to change the name then, right?" But, oh well. But again, he did leave one of them alive, so it does complicate the numbering a little bit. But everyone kind of tried their own thing to survive, which was interesting to see. But most of it didn't work. Except for the one who was really just creepy about it. Like, "Hey, thank you for letting me watch all my comrades die in front of me. That sure was fun." Like, that was weird. I mean, demons have different mentalities, I guess, but that was still a little weird. Like, I wouldn't get any enjoyment out of that, personally. But it kept him alive, so... And got him more power. It really worked out for him. And then we talked about the whole mission that's going to be going on, you know, going with the Flame Hashira and saying goodbye to everyone, like the 3 triplets and Kanao, who we actually got to talk, and just, that was great. Just getting to hear her voice. We barely heard her speak in the show. And yet she did. And then I like how she's just sitting there in the chibi form with that big, with eyes closed, mouth smiling. That was very cute. And I like how she kept saying sayonara over and over again. Like, she's like, okay, let's wrap this up. This conversation was supposed to end like 5 minutes ago. You can leave now. Like, that was great. Just, I pretty much loved everything about that scene. Tanjiro attempting to help her, you know, it was great. He really just has a very nice smile, very nice voice. And, you know, Tanjiro throwing the coin up 10 bajillion miles into the air, or meters, or whatever. So, yeah, just, and then just rushing up towards her to grab her hands, and that look on her face like, okay, this is, I'm not sure I'm comfortable with this, could you back up, Tanjiro? You know, that sort of look on her face. But, you know, it's still cute, though. Every look on her face is cute, regardless of whatever emotions are behind it. And they actually destroyed the biggest gorge with their breath and impressed the girls. And eventually just went on our way. Went to the Infinity Train, which is apparently our next arc. Which is fine. You know, trains can usually be pretty cool. Because, as far as, like, action scenes go, because you have a pretty cramped environment. It really limits what you can do. But you can also get on top of the train and fight, which always looks really cool. So, cool things to be done with trains. You know, plenty of action stuff. I've used trains successfully. Like, Violet Evergarden had train shenanigans. But yeah, apparently, I mean, we probably already knew this, but he pointed out how the whole Demon Slayer Corps is not like an official government-recognized organization, so we can't really expect any cooperation with the local police force. That's a bit unfortunate. I mean, I get it, though. They probably want to keep the whole demon thing fairly secret and stuff, but still, that does complicate things a bit. You gotta, and also freaking Inosuke, like, they said, hey, we probably shouldn't just casually carry our swords around, you know, so maybe we should, like, hide them on our backs or whatever. And then he does that, but he has no shirt on, so it really doesn't accomplish anything. So, but yet he just did this pose like, aha, see, I did it, I'm so skilled, I got it all hidden. And, yeah, it was silly. But they got to the train at the last minute, so it's all good. And just Inosuke headbutting it like it's a giant enemy, which was ridiculous. And then Tanjiro spoke. At first, I thought it would be Tanjiro. Tanjiro was trying to speak on his level to try to explain things in a way that would get him to stop without, like, confusing him too much. But no, he just a country bumpkin, so he doesn't really get it either. So, just the people Zenitsu has to put up with. It's just very weird when Zenitsu is the one that's, like, in the know in a given situation. But he was trying to convince Tanjiro to not bring Nezuko, just ridiculous. Of course you have to bring Nezuko. She's like our backup. You know, if things get bad, she pops out of the box and starts kicking fools. It's great. So we gotta bring Nezuko. Yeah, very good episode. Wasn't sure what they would do for the final episode, but I'm pretty happy with what we got. Considering now, a few episodes ago, I was just thinking that the rest of the show would just be, you know, rehabilitation at the Butterfly House. But we still got some pretty good stuff. The demon flashback stuff. Some good goodbye stuff where Tanjiro is just causing all the ladies to fall for him, basically, as he does. As anime protagonists have a tendency to do. Because that's usually how it works in anime or visual novels or anything. Is that some cute girl has a problem. You, being the nice guy that you are, you go up there and, you know, help her with it. Then she falls in love with you, and then you're on her route, and you live happily ever after. That's just how it works. So he did a little bit. He spent a lot more time on it on Kanao than Aoi, but still, he said what Aoi needed to hear because her thing was some lacking confidence and consider herself a coward and all that. He's like, no, don't worry about it. It's not a problem. It's all good. That's basically what he said. So I think that's everything I got to say on the episode. So my thoughts on the series as a whole. This was a very good show, definitely. I mean, the plot isn't exactly the super most deep and complex thing. It's basically a matter of the world's filled with demons. My family was killed by demons. My sister is a demon now. the most logical thing for me to do going forward is to become a demon slayer, so I have the means to protect myself against demons, maybe find a way to cure Nezuko, and just do my best getting stronger and, all that stuff. So not the most complex plot, but it doesn't have to be, It's solid enough. And we have some amazing action scenes throughout the show, fighting scenes. The bond between Tanjiro and Nezuko is a good and big part of the show. And Nezuko's adorableness is great because, the main goal of the protagonist is to protect and cure the sister. So if we as the audience don't love and care about the sister, then it's a little bit harder to really empathize and care about his goals. But since Nezuko is so adorable, amazing, and also very caring towards her brother, wanting to protect him as well, it's not just a one-way street. She also feels responsible, and wants to help him. As a result of what a great character she is, despite not being able to really say much, and yet she's still a great, likable character, and it's just, we can really get behind his goal as a result. So all that was done very well. My only complaint is that we don't get very much Nezuko, but there is an in-universe reason for that, because she sleeps so much because she doesn't eat humans. And somebody left a comment on one of my videos saying that the reason she doesn't eat humans is if she ate any human flesh, then she would become a full-fledged demon, and, but I don't remember that being said, but if it was said, then yeah, I guess that's a good enough reason to not do it. But still, my point is that she has to sleep because she has to get energy somehow. And sleeping is a way of conserving energy. Hibernation bears, I assume it's a little bit based off of that sort of thing. So it all makes sense, but I still just would like to see more of my adorable Nezuko because she just had so many wonderful moments throughout the show, and just all without talking. It's great. Like, when they went to the doctor girl and she's like patting the one dude, that was very cute. And she was just like, I think it was also in the doctor scene, but she was like scooting around the floor. Like, I'm not trying to describe it, but that was also really cute. And just, you got the one scene where Tanjiro was like, "What, do you not know who this is? This is Nezuko, the most beautiful girl in our village. How dare you talk bad about her?" I don't even remember what he said in regards to it, but I just remembered his amazing defending Nezuko scene. That was great. Now that I think about it, a lot of great Nezuko stuff was like in a little arc there. It was pretty contained there. But that's the main goal, just to protect Nezuko, have her eventually get better, eventually maybe even have a world without demons. If we can get to that point, and take down Kibitsuji, which is the big baddie of the series, and also just answer various questions along the way, like what exactly is fire breathing? Why is it important to differentiate between it and flame breathing? How did the leader get his face like that? Lots of questions like that. I'm sure will be expanded on. But, the show did definitely consist of noticeable arcs, some better than others. The one, which I really did not like, was the flip-floppy mansion one with the siblings. Like, that was just such a bad arc. You could probably write a short essay about all the problems with that. But, I won't get into that too much because I feel like I have already talked about that plenty. But it just wasn't a good arc. It was slow. Just, there's a lot of problems with it. And but the only problem I really had with all the arcs was basically the whole thing they would always do, where they're like, "Aha, this villain, he's a big baddie demon. We must slaughter him because he's an enemy. Yes, let's do that." And then we do. Then it's like, "Oh no, he was actually used to be a pretty cool guy, pretty good guy. It's actually tragic that you killed him like this. It's so sad." Like, I kind of hate how they like always did that at the end of an arc. And I get it. Like, Tanjiro is a good person. He doesn't like having to kill these demons, but he has to. So I do get that they don't want it to feel like an objective, clean win to kill these demons. I get why they do it, but it just feels a little bit artificial every time I see it. Like, feel for this character that you're supposed to have hated until now, all of a sudden. Like, I never really like that sort of thing. That's not even a problem exclusive to this show. I have seen that in other anime. I'm just saying that's the only real complaint I had. Like, that was a consistent complaint across most of the arcs. But yeah, the spider arc was probably my favorite one. That was really cool. And it was the one that came right after the Flippy Floppy House arc. I kind of wish I knew what the actual names of these arcs are, because they clearly have names, because it's said right up there, Infinity Train arc and whatever this one was. But the point is, spider arc was great, because we had all these little spider demons that we were fighting. but most of them were not actually a legit Kizuki, so we actually did get to the one of the 12 Kizuki. The power difference was very noticeable. We got to see other basic Demon Slayers in action and see how weak they are compared to like a Hashira, and we got to see that difference in power scaling when a real Hashira like Tomioka did show up and finish him off. Like, I mean, you saw what everything Tanjiro did, right? Where he took everything he had, breaking out special moves he never did before, just to almost kill him. And then we have Tomioka show up and like be like, "Whoosh, you're dead now. It's all solved." You know, very much showing the difference in power there. Whereas Hashira, like the lower six. I mean, what do they call them? The weaker of the Kizuki always were like had to run away from Hashira because they just like couldn't 1v1 them, and that pretty much demonstrated that. So Hashira are legit, but there's not enough of them. Like if all the Demon Slayers were Hashira, there'd be no issue, but that's unrealistic. So that's why it's not the case. What other arcs were there? I mean, the I don't remember what you would call the arc, but the one with the like where they kept splashing like into the ground shadow puddles. That one was pretty cool. That has a pretty good working together with Nezuko action, which a lot of the arcs kind of lacked that, but that one had some pretty good stuff there. So I did like that arc, some of the battling there. I definitely liked the the whole doctor arc with the ball girl and the arrow hand guy. That was really cool. Also one of my favorite arcs. That was good stuff because again we had some great Nezuko just helping with the fight, like kicking the balls back and forth. That was a great fight. That was really good too. Like just the more I think about the other arcs, the more that one Flippy Floppy House arc just feels really lame. But I'm just trying not to bring that up more. But it's just really apparent when the rest of the show was so good. But anyway, that was a really good arc as well. Not sure if there's any other arc I can remember off the top of my head though. Probably not. But I mean, yeah, it's probably really all we have to say on the show. You know, great action really was what really that was a shining beacon of the show was the action. Ufotable usually knows what they're doing in regards to this kind of stuff. I remember seeing some of their animation in Fate Zero. That was really cool. Even though that was a long time ago, that was kind of my first real exposure to Ufotable, I think, was Fate Zero. But yeah, this was a really good series. I'm glad I watched it. I will probably watch the movie as well when that comes out because I do want to, see the story continue. So that's that. Thank you for watching, and a special thanks to Cnouki for supporting the channel. If you enjoyed this video, I hope you consider clicking the like button and leaving a comment, because that's a great and easy way to let me know that people want more. If you want to do something big to help the channel, you can support me on Patreon and get nice benefits like early access to certain videos. See you next time.